Today I have a date. There is a guy that God has confirmed to me that he is my husband. There is a woman that God has led me to. She is my wife. But now how do I do the process of dating? How do I come up with the right tools? What is even dating? In the sense of, yes, I know dating is gathering data information, but do I go there and record how is my phone? Do I take a notebook? How do I make sure that what she tells me in her vulnerability, what he tells me, that I keep it secure, but also always love them in accordance? Because remember, I've said, the more information you share with your spouse, the easier it will become to understand you and it love you. The more easier it will be to be patient with you and to encourage you. If you come, you are this holy thou, the problem that is going to occur is that you'll be fighting this man and this woman on a daily basis because they are coming from a perspective they don't understand you. Most of you, if you are genuine with each other the day you started to date, today the conflicts you are having, they could not have been there. Am I saying that just because you love someone or because someone loves you, that gives a guarantee that you will never fight? No. You need to have skills to navigate the journey. Just because someone has told you everything about themselves, it doesn't mean the capability to handle it, to encourage them. Now, today we are going to talk about what are the major things that I should have in my heart in order, or what are the templates that should be within me in order to have effective life of dating my spouse. Remember, dating a spouse surpasses even after the wedding. It proceeds. First thing first, you must understand and admit that you know nothing about your spouse in regard to a marriage life. This person might have been your friend, and even you might have not several components that you would like to see in a man or to have in a woman you will marry. But now you are looking at them from a far point of view. Now it is a hard time that you sit with each other and then now get to know them better. I have realized you like to cook, and I would like a man who can help sometimes when I'm not cooking, or even primarily who will be cooking instead of me. And then they might tell you, oh, I cook simply because I need money from it, or because I have a weakness. I can do anything for people to appraise me. And since I've realized people like a man who can cook, that's why I cook. You see? Now, it helps you when you get into marriage, you don't confuse him cooking outside to every event of your church used to have. And here he is, the baby is crying, you are hungry, the nun has gone home, and he's saying, I cannot cook. Young lady, I married you to cook. You realize, am I saying that it is right for him to do that? No. But you get the idea of the point we are bringing. So the first thing, understand that you don't know. Because dating is learning someone. So if you are learning someone, you can't come with a perspective. The first thing that you have to learn about learning, it is that you have to admit that you don't know. And that's why you are in that class, and that's why you are with that person. When you come with an aspect, I know women, I know men, I have dated so wrong. By the way, one of the consequences that maybe you did not mention 2 days ago about the dangers of dating the wrong men and wrong women, it is that you get a wrong conception that you know what men want, that you know what women want. Today there are women who call every man a dog because every man they have went out with, they force them to sleep with them. Listen, you can't say these men. Say the men that I slept with, but don't groupify. Now, the problem with that is that it gives us wrong perspective about life at large. You start to view women in the same context like the one who hurt you. All women are Delilah. They are Jezebels. Listen, you used the wrong instructions and you get burnt. So don't start to insult your mother, your sisters, your cousins, or your a niece, and all of those stuff that we see. So please be very careful. Now we proceed. Besides me coming with an attitude that I do not know, but I want to know, it is intentionality. The fact that you don't know, it is not a title you go around raising to everyone. I did not know that that's what he likes. I did not know that's what she likes. Listen, yes. But if you have been with that lady, that woman for 1 year, 2 years, 6 months, 3 months, and you don't know her phone number, and you don't know simple things about her, you don't remember the name, the birthday, and yet you had the time to listen these things or to ask them, or even they were told to you, but you trusted them, then there is a problem. You can't love someone that you don't know. And also you can't know unless you understand you don't know, and unless you are attention in knowing, and unless you are observative. Why do I say observative? There is a verbal communication that this woman or this man will tell you during your dating period. But there is what body language, you talk about 55%, most people, they communicate with their body. At the percentage of 55. We talk about their toe, it is 38. No wonder most people, when we talk to them, they only hear 7% of what you said. That is a verbal. But when we talk about in our tense of the voice, the pitch of the voice, the loudness of the voice, the rawness of the voice, the echoing of the voice, and also now the body language. So you need to be observative. It is very important that the person communicates verbally, but also you have to learn how to read body language. We get the idea. What is another thing? Another thing that you come with, you should come with memory, mind. You can be able to remember. Please, I'm saying this because not every day you'll be asking your spouse, or every day you'll be asking the person you are dating, tell me, you told me you like sugar of how many? Yes, it is true. There are some things, I'm not saying that you will say them once and then you will know them forever. By the way, that's very important also, and we'll be discussing it in a few days. Just because you've told me something once, it doesn't mean that I'll capture it right away. Learning, remember? So you might have to mention it twice, thrice, but I have always to show the eagerness, and also to understand that the quicker I know you, the easier to love it will be. It feels good when someone remembers things you liked or things you like, even in everyday life. It feels good. So why wouldn't you give it to your spouse, who you claim she is or he is the most important person on earth? I always encourage people, when you go on a date, or even when you are having communication with your spouse, have a pen and have a notebook. Because in most people, or in most cases, our memories are not good. They don't serve us well. We tend to remember the names of Ronaldo, the names of the car that has come out, the brand, the new breed of Mercedes, all this stuff. But I don't know why we don't remember the things of the people we claim that they are very important to us. And I think that is the wired system in us, where the world has taught us to value things that don't matter. Like how many people have ever taught you about dating? How do you date? No. How many people have told you about marriage? No. But you grew up being told marriage is the best thing ever. But how comes they never taught you if indeed it is the best thing? Now we calm down. You must be having, or you must be able to communicate. What is communicate? This is where you receive knowledge or words, and you are able to seek to understand. And then another thing, this is where you are able to reply. So what do we say? Knowledge, interpretation, and then reply. In interpretation, you might need something like, this is what I'm understanding. Is this what you mean? Yes. So, ladies, before you buy a high heel going on a date, women, before you buy a bag to go out with your man, buy a pen. Buy something that you record with, because you need these things. And by the way, you can even be coming from church, you are walking home, or then you are like, I did not know that you like that. If you know it is easy for you to forget, go when you get home, get a pen and write it down. Then revisit that book over and over. Why am I saying this? It's because one of the fights that I'm seeing couples fighting, it is that I don't remember or you don't remember. And all of those stuff, they ignite what? They ignite fight. And for me, it really makes a lot of sense. Not fighting, but wanting to be known and to be remembered. It doesn't add up that you, wherever you are seated and you are enjoying everything. And for me, wherever I am, I'm busy communicating to you what I like and don't like. And then after 1 week or 1 day or 1 year, you can't even remember my favorite color. So it hurts. And that's why for me, I understand women when they say he never forgets. I mean, he never remembers the birthday. He never remembers the date of our children. It really makes sense. The same thing if a man is planning to go somewhere and then the woman forgets and then she continues to sleep in or continue to do the work. And then the guy comes at 8 so that 8:05 they can leave. The lady has not even showered. So I get it for sure. Because you feel not noticed, you feel not enough, you feel not deserving or to be loved. And that can really damage the ego of the other spouse. So if we claim that indeed we love the people we love, memory, it's something we should practice. Because today if you went to check your password on bank, you don't forget it. No day you have ever been coming from work and then you took a bus that goes in another area. You don't have amnesia. So please, some people talking about their history, it requires them to really dig deeper. So when they tell you about their history, their present and their plan, don't take it for granted. You see that some of these men or women who you guys you date or who you ladies you date, they cry. Does that mean that you never speak about that? No, you do. But give it a value. At least next time when you come to seek details, you don't come from a blind spot, yeah? Why did you tell me about the other thing? No, you start with, I remember the other day when we spoke about this is what you said. I'd like more closure. Now, you who is being asked for more details, this is a very disclaimer. Please, every time your spouse asks for more details on the topic that you had told them, it does not mean that they don't trust you. No. The reason why we ask God to tell us who He is and to teach us who He is, it is not because we don't trust Him. It is because knowing someone more, it helps you to express the love you have for them in better ways. So when your spouse tells you that, elaborate, give me more closure to that which you had spoken about last year, please don't take it as an attack. Don't take it as someone demeaning you. No, receive it as someone loving you even more. They want to understand. They don't want to assume they understood. I know you might have some insecurities, but don't say, why are you asking me again? Is it because you don't trust me? No, they do trust you. They simply want more closure. When you go to the bank and you ask them, tell me, how will my money be secure? What are the loans? You are not asking because you don't trust the bank. You are asking because you need more closure. You need, how can this be of good effective? How can I love you more? How can I work with you more? So from today, ladies and men who are wounded, or men who love women, or women who love men that are wounded, please get to understand them. Sometimes when they say you are saying that because they don't trust me, don't get mad and start, oh, why do you say like something like that? Say, I understand where you're coming from. But imagine, this is the why I'm asking. I just want to get bonded with you. I just want to get to know you more. I just want to get more closure. I want to just confirm. From today when you go on a date, understand that you're going to learn someone and you go on a date every day. from the first day you met the person and God confirmed he's or she's the one to forever. That is, you have to go with an attitude, I don't know this person to the level I ought to know them. And I'm intentional in learning them. And I'm going also to learn them through observation. And I'm going to remember things they tell me. Second, I'm willing to know her or him, and I'm willing also to be known. Third, you can be able to communicate. They'll give you the knowledge, and you'll be able to interpret the knowledge, and you'll be able to reply. Don't go there and be a dead dog. Also, we have that habit where one person is more interested in knowing the other, but for them, they are not saying who they are. And either way, a relationship cannot survive.